So the audience can hear me? All right, guys. So this is the we're like in the second half already. Way past the second half of the Eskwilax Hour, episode 112. We got Brian Lopez back there. He's still rocking it. And we have a little extra time. So right here, Sergio's going to ask me a couple of questions. You said from, what was your website again?
Dudefromlosangeles.com.
Dudefromlosangeles.com.
That's right. So it's going to be kind of like an Inception thing going on. We're just going to record the podcast. Oh, there goes the mic. We're going to record the podcast within the Eskwilax Hour. So it's going to be kind of cool. You're going to be able to like visually see what's going on and then just us chilling talking.
Yeah, and then I think, you can still watch Brian doing this thing. So you got multiple things.
Damn.
So just put them on?
Yeah, we'll just throw them on. Chill and talk. Let's see. Let's figure this one out. As soon as the music cuts. Not bad, huh? Fades out a little bit.
Yeah. I've been using these, like that?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, if you could hear yourself and you just got to hold it up like right to you and people should be able to hear you. I know, right? It's a good little beat, man. I had my buddy make this, he made it a little while ago and now it's just been the beat.
The beat?
For like the intro. It just became that.
Nice. I like it, man. Hip hop.
Yeah, man. I know you do. Welcome back to another episode of the Dude from LA podcast. Today we have Efren, the Eskwilax. Dude, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a little while. But you're still putting out everything.
Yeah, well, just working on the show throughout the week, and then when Friday comes, gotta make sure it happens. Yeah. We've been working with recently just photographers, and I think just going back to couple of people that've been on.
Before?
Yeah,
man. How do you do it? Because you have like 100 shows plus now.
Yeah, it's just
every Friday.
I missed only like at least 4, I think. Where we had to like do an old episode.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
4. That's still not bad. 4 out of like 104. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Tell people like how the Eskwilax came to be, the Eskwilax Hour came to be.
Well, I mean, first of all, the name, it's a made-up name. Well, it derives from a different word. That, as a youngster, I saw it, I'm like, I like that word. And then later on, when it came to the studio time, I'm like, I'm gonna use the same nickname, Eskwilax. Because I used to write, I used to do graph, and that's how I ended up with that nickname.
Right.
And then I was like, that's what the show's gonna be called, because people can't pronounce it. So I'm just gonna.
It is the hardest thing to write down. Last time I was here, you were like, I was like, oh, dude, let me write the Eskwilax Hour. I tagged it on a canvas, and I literally had to go letter per letter. And I'm glad you have the hat on, because otherwise it'd be hard for people to like figure out. So it's ESKWILAX.
Yep.
You know, you can find that if you go to drumbox.com. Look up under Eskwilax Hour, you could catch all the shows.
I mean, and then that's the first thing. It was like the name, and then like the first 70 episodes. Like it was just me with the big what do you call it?
With like a canvas?
Yeah, it's like a wooden panel.
Yeah.
Canvas kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first, like you were saying, 60, 70. Yeah, it was just. Like, all right, what should I paint today? Well, today I'm gonna do a character. Today I'm gonna do this. And one of my friends is like, hey, how come you should get this dude on and just kind of like talk to him, and interview him? I'm just like, interview him? Like, I don't even talk on the camera. So you could imagine like 50, 60 episode, and it was just me, like
just chilling, painting.
Yeah, like I never talked to the camera because it wasn't me. I was just like, I was scared. I was like, you know.
You know what? I got to look back at when you finally started to interview people and talking. Because last time I was on, man, we talked forever. We talked to, like, if you guys have some time, definitely go back and watch the episodes that me and Efren sat down and just talked. Because we talked about graffiti forever, no?
Yeah, and it's just yeah. Usually, a couple of the artists, ones will hit that spot, that graph. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
did graph, I did graph, and
Yeah.
that's you know what do you call it? It says I forgot the saying in Spanish. If I remember it, I'll.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. No, we'll come back to it. We'll come
Yeah.
back to it. But it was for sure like, what do you think about graffiti? You know, you were painting. That's the first time I ever saw you was when you were painting that B at Primera Taza at their open mic thing. And I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
holy
that's right.
shit! Like it looked great, man. It looked great.
Yeah,
I
thank
think
you.
to this day is one of the dopest things I ever saw you. I was like, oh shit, man, looks
Yeah,
nice.
thank you. Yeah, that was the first time I went and did live painting there,
Uh huh.
and every time, well,
Aside
the
from
two
here, right?
times, yeah, yeah.
Aside from here.
The two times I've been there live painting, I was sick. I was just like, and every time I'm like, I can't really talk to people because I'm gonna get everybody else sick. So
I feel you, man. I came here. I'm blaming it on the sushi that I had this week. My stomach hurts like a motherfucker. I think I just ate. It was all you can eat sushi in Gardena,
Yeah.
which already sounds like a bad idea, but it was a great idea. A lot of
At
people
the
don't
moment.
even know, because
Yeah.
it's like $22 and you could eat all the rolls you want.
Yeah, that's like some that Simpson challenge that from the episode where he's like he's just eating and eating and eating. Yeah, I run him out of business, man. I could eat.
Really, can you eat, man?
Yep.
Like, what can you eat the most of? For me, I borderline with sushi. I could knock back some rolls.
I could do a lot of pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Like a whole, like if you get a gigante like
You
that.
get double. when I
Oh
eat that.
no way.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
but yeah. Yeah, back to the graph or the Eskwilax, and then with the interviews, and then I started linking up more people,
Yeah.
and just bringing them on, and now we're doing like I mentioned, photo shoots,
Yeah.
different types of painting rather than just like the graph, just acrylic, oil,
Yeah. Right now we got
mixed media.
mixed media in the background
Yeah.
of this whole thing. If you guys want to check out the companion to this, it's going to be up on Dronebox, I'm sure,
Yeah,
under the Eskwilax Hour.
by Sunday I'll have it on my YouTube channel.
It'll be on YouTube. I'll throw it on the website, dudefromla.com, so you guys could see it. Because this space is awesome, and you've been doing painting, your live painting here and the show here forever. And when I came in, I was like, holy shit, this is in Boyle Heights. It's crazy that this place is even here. Yeah.
It's all like stashed, right? Like the first time you came, I'm pretty sure you're like, where's this studio at? Where?
Exactly. I want to see what the weed shop looks next door. Like, I haven't.
I think I've only stepped in there like a couple of times.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because they've changed owners.
Oh, okay.
Like the first year I went in there and that was it. I was like, said hi to the I guess the volunteers that volunteer. there.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's right. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just say because it's right next to that, and they're both very like nondescript. Like you can't tell.
Yeah.
You know,
there's actually two
what's here.
businesses there.
Oh,
There's
shit.
one on the far, was it left, and then there's another one, and then there's Dronebox.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Is there like an acupuncture or something like that? Who
Um,
knows what they
Yeah,
say?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. Like
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
I only stepped in there like once, and that was it.
Right on. Right on. So episode 70. Then that's when you started interviewing people.
Yeah.
Right around there.
I used to do a lot of light painting and just like art gigs in Long Beach. My friend, Luna, if you're watching, he's we were trying to we were promoting him to be the art advocate of Long Beach. And we were just like linking up his profile, just telling everybody vote for him.
Uh huh.
And then he got it. And then I think before he was in that poll, he came on the show and we were just like interviewing him, just talking about the old times when he used to organize all the art shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
And pretty much I just, I got used to just doing the interviews. Because at first they were hard. Because I'm like, what am I gonna ask? Like, what shouldn't I ask? Or is,
I'm not even thinking that, man. I just sat down. We'll figure it out as we go.
yeah. And I mean, the few times I was on camera, I would also like, I'd be camera shy. I wouldn't even stare at it. I'd be like, try and look away, say stuff.
Right.
But you get used to it.
Yeah, definitely. And then just after that, you went from graffiti artist to just the painters mix. And then you had like a fashion show here one day. That is
Oh
like
yeah,
the weirdest
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Like
Out of left field, it wasn't even like anything. I didn't even know if it had to do with art. It was just, I'm gonna do a fashion show. Which is, how did that come about?
I mean, just same thing. We started promoting like just being creative rather than just like painting, like with acrylic or just oils or spray cans.
Yeah.
We changed it. We went like, all right, any way we can get creative. And that time I had I hit up I hit up Lola Bay Boutique on Instagram. I'm like, hey, you should come through and we'll see if we could do a, what do you call that, fashion show. And she was like, yeah, I'm down.
Damn.
She's like, on like this date, she's like, I'm gonna bring this many models and this, my summer wear, I think it was, or spring, I think it was spring or summer. Bad memory, but yeah. And then I just let it flow. I was like, do your thing. She brought like all the models that were shooting right here on the 360 bullet cam.
This thing is so nuts, man. 360 60 bullet, is that what it's called? Bullet cam?
Bullet cam, yeah, bullet cam.
Jeez, you just stand in the middle of it, all these cameras. How many cameras go into this thing?
I think about 40.
Yeah, 50. I think 49, 50. Damn.
50, 40.
Unless, unless the numbers.
Yeah, there's 50.
I might be missing some numbers because it's 11, and then it goes to 50. So.
Oh, yeah, it should just be 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis Nolan's brother is the one that hooked all of that up.
Jeez.
Took him a while too.
It sounds about right, dude. Like, that's a lot of. I mean, I'm just thinking money because I just bought a DSLR and I was like, yeah, this is expensive. So I could only imagine all of them. But that's freaking wicked cool. You just sit in the middle or stand in the middle and just.
Well, a lot of people when they get in the middle and they try to do something like I don't know, jump in the air and then they'll shoot it.
Oh yeah, you gotta do something fun. Jeez, I can't even just. I was just gonna stand in the middle and go like or something,
And if you've seen The Matrix, you're gonna want to try to pull off that.
That's true.
Keanu Reeves.
That's true. Move. I might throw out my back if I do
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the back of my mind, but
I'd
like to try one of these days.
Damn, dude. So literally, that's how you show like where the Eskwilax hour has gone from painting, from live painting to, I ain't even a fashion show. But what's crazy, man? Like what's cool about you is that you've had like an open door policy to anybody. It's like if you want to come on, just. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that got rejected. Damn, I don't know how you did that.
No, I've actually never rejected.
No.
Right.
I mean, and that's made it so. Because I came on here, I was like, "Hey, man, can I go on?" You're like, "Yeah. What are you doing this Friday?" Boom.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah. You gave me a fake address. I was at Waba Grill for a while.
Yeah. But that's how it goes. Whoever's down and just has the idea, like they'll let me know, all right, I want to paint on this canvas for this amount of time, or I only have this much. I'm like, all right, cool. Then we bring another artist in the next hour.
Yeah.
Or basically, I try to make it so everybody gets a chance.
Yeah.
And just so far, we've got people from like Long Beach, Santa Ana, just a lot of the LA crowd right here, and also in Boyle Heights.
Right.
But it just, like you said, open doors.
Open door, and that's. I mean, I came on here one of the days that we came down. I'm telling you that's how I met Bumps. Life's full of bumps.
Oh yeah.
He's like, that's my friend.
That's one thing I was gonna mention.
Yeah.
That like a lot of people that come through the show, they'll start linking up outside of the show.
Definitely.
And then I follow most of them like on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So you'll be like, hey, Bumps is not working right here with like Lola, or or Lola is not working with this association.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, because people, I guess it's also a spot like to meet up, to link up.
That's what it is. You show up and you're like, hey, yeah, I was on the Eskwilax hour. Oh shoot, yeah, me too, whatever. And then that's it.
That's what happened yesterday. I went to the art walk. Like I wasn't gonna go because I was heading straight home. Mm-hmm. But I stopped for a burrito downtown. I
noticed you were posting up random pictures, and I was like, what is this guy up to? You had a beer, right? Or you had coffee somewhere or something? It was
coffee. Yeah, it was coffee. That was towards the end, though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. But in the beginning, I had a burrito, and then I bumped into Bumps.
Okay.
It was downtown. I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh, I'm going to art walk. I'm like, all right, let's go. And I was just getting home, so. And then we went and checked out Lola because she had a table also set up. And Jessica Interior, they were also on.
Okay.
And right next to them was this other artist. Her name is Pastel. And they were telling me like, hey, we just met each other because they were all three of them were on the show.
Oh shit.
They had been on the show.
Yeah.
And right there, it was just coincidence, I guess.
You're like, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
You know? And then they were like, hey, do you want to go eat? You're like, I can't. I already had a burrito.
No, actually, we kept walking, and then like 2 hours later, I had more food.
Jesus Christ! Yeah. See, maybe you're not lying that you could eat more than.
I mean, I felt in the morning. I was just like, my stomach.
Where'd you eat a burrito? Where'd you eat it?
Where?
Where?
No, it wasn't like a bad burrito. It was just so much food.
Yeah.
Because I had like right there is some taco truck. This was a taco truck on like I think 7th and Spring, I think.
Oh, okay.
Right there by Tierra Mia.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna grab a burrito.
Freaking A.
And then towards the end, we went to Guisados. I don't know if you ever been there. Yeah. So they give you the sampler, and
of course you got to get the sampler.
But I got like three steak and 3 pork. So I was like,
okay. I thought you were gonna say you got 3 samplers. I was like,
I could have.
Yeah.
But nah.
I think on the next Eskwilax hour, we're gonna have to test how much you could eat. You know, like we'll have like an eat off.
He's like, I'm gonna come in.
Yeah.
Our friend over there, Manny.
Manny's got a stomach on him. They call him the gut. Yeah. Dude, I got a buddy, Jeebus, who I swear to God can eat more than anybody I've ever seen eat. We were trying to train him to be like a professional, eater. And it was also crazy. Yeah. You drink a gallon of water really fast, like put it down as fast as you can, and then you throw it up, and then you drink another. You get used to that, and then you go and eat like 12 Subway subs.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how they train.
That sounds
super dangerous and wrong. Yeah, but.
I mean, that one dude, right? He's champion of the world or something.
Kobayashi.
He's like
Korean, the hot dog dude.
Yeah.
Japanese, no?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Kobayashi. Yeah, I've seen like his stomach after like a competition. I'm just like, fuck that.
It's all about putting it down and having that space so it could grow.
Yeah.
I'll train you, man, if you need help.
What do you eat? Like 100 hot dogs?
Hot dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I don't even know, man. I go to Costco and I have 1 Polish hot dog and I'm good. I can't imagine having 100,
I could probably do like 4.
You think so?
Yeah.
4 at Costco?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll take your word on that. We'll figure that one out. We'll see how much pizza you could do.
One of these days. Yeah, on the Eskwilax hour, we'll bring like a bunch of pizza.
Yeah. See, and then that continues to show where you're gonna take the show.
Just getting creative. We'll just gotta figure out how to make it about art and pizza. Maybe have somebody paint in the back.
As we're throwing up pepperoni,
Yeah.
Or maybe that's the art, We just eat as much cheese as we can and throw up on the canvas. And that might be unsanitary. No, okay, scratch that idea, guys. Get it? We're not doing that.
I don't know about that.
You're right. It's a terrible idea, really. Yeah, I've had some pretty bad ideas lately, so yeah, don't go with the first thing I say.
Well, that's what we're here for. Just kind of be creative, like just go over the ideas and see which one works.
Yeah, man. Recently, you go anywhere. Recently, you were at the 7th Letter store opening. No, how did that go?
Okay, so the way that worked was one of our guests. He's also he's affiliated with them, the 7th Letter, and then he's like, oh, I have a buddy that's throwing a show right now. He helps his friend like get into galleries and meet like curators.
Okay.
So he's like, hey, come through and you should interview him. And I was just like, I've never done an interview outside of the studio, just because I don't have the equipment. He's like, he's like, well, just bring your, whatever you have. And I'm like, he's like, you can do it on the phone. And I was like, all right. And I had a T6 Canon, so I just went.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And yeah, I interviewed Sebastian Walker.
Damn.
The show was called Smoking Fish, and that was like about a month ago, I think. And it was dope. The dude is a cool cat. we actually kicked it with him like 2 3 weeks before, and I didn't know it was him. Yeah, like I guess I didn't catch his name the first time. You know, as usual, I'm bad with names.
Terrible, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you know it just starts linking up, and then right there I met other people like, oh, you should come to this show, interview this person.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Damn,
slowly it's like snowballing.
Are you having those people come here? And
I
put
also
them
do
on
that,
the-
yeah. Like yesterday at the art walk, I was like, hey, you guys should come to the show.
Yeah.
Like, just hit me up. Just hit me up on Instagram.
Damn, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, man. Because, that's definitely like the modern movement, right? Like where people
Yeah,
pay
like
attention.
social media.
Yeah,
It
those
works.
guys.
It works like that. It's just if you don't have like Instagram, and then they're like, all right, so just I guess send me a text or something.
Yeah,
But they don't ever like, I'm gonna call you.
I'm a big fan of the call. I like a
Yeah,
call.
you
I like
like
a
call?
good, solid call. Hey, what's going on? Let's figure this out. And
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
actually when it comes to like more of my like personal matters, yeah,
Yeah.
like calls, like I don't like not texting or messaging. I'm like, hey, just call me.
Yeah, no. If you need to pick up your aunt from the airport in TJ, you're not gonna text her. No.
Yeah.
Hey, you give me a call. We'll figure out when the flight's landing, and that kind of deal. You know.
Yeah. It's I guess just technology it makes it easier to just send a message.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah. Let's chill, man. Let's chill a little bit.
Yeah,
Stretch.
trying to do that all day.
Yeah. Busy day at work.
Yeah, we've been busy. So yeah, and then I've been to Primera Taza like last week. I don't know if you went. You went to.
No. I didn't
Margot
get a
Actress.
chance. Yeah. I didn't get a chance. I was
Yeah.
working that day.
I did a little video too about that one. It's just I haven't uploaded it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know that they're gonna do a couple more, for sure.
Yeah,
Fix their
Angel,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely cool. I think your place and that place are like the places to go for art in this area.
I mean, just something that I've always been like art in food, art in coffee. So
That's right.
it was just natural, just do the same.
Yeah. Do
like
people
out
know?
here.
Do people? Do you tell people where you're at Monday through Friday?
Not really. I just kind of keep that to myself, just for like
It's probably the best. Yeah.
different reasons.
I
But,
do the same. I try not to mention it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like it's just a preference that I'm there, just like in the background.
Yeah.
It's just what I do.
Yes, sir.
And it's like even in the other ones when we open those, I'm like, oh, I just work here now. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Unless I know them directly, then be like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Come on through.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But that's what my 9 to 5 is. Just doing that in the day, and then when Friday comes, just have everything ready.
Well, I was gonna ask you about. I don't know if that's personal too, to talk about your 323 tees. Like that you have on, because you have cool ass T-shirts that say Boa Heights.
Well, these are. I mean, I wish these were my designs
Right.
and my stuff, but this is actually. Well, he's a friend of mine now. He actually, I think I saw him on Instagram, and I hit him up. I'm like, hey, how do I get a hold of one of
those T-shirts.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, I told him about the show. He's like, I'm gonna hook you up. You just wear it on there, and give me some. No, he didn't say give me, but I told him, hey, we throw in your logo.
Yeah,
Like, we
yeah.
throw in your logo. And he's like, all right, it's cool.
I see him now, man. And I was like, damn, that's a dope ass shirt. I think you had the other one, like that Star Wars looking one.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yep.
And that one was dope. It's just I misplaced it.
Yeah, I bet.
So,
That's
and then I guess he was like, whoa, he needs a new one, an upgraded one, because this one's a different type of material, different this one's silkscreen.
Yeah.
So
Dude, that's dope, man. For me, I think the rule now lately is if I get a black shirt, I have to get rid of a black shirt. I think all my shirts are black shirts. Like,
Yeah.
I have like a couple gray ones and a blue one, and that's it. Same combination. This is a black shirt too.
I think for the first 2 years I was here, there was all like black shirts.
All black shirts.
Like,
Were they all
alright.
heavy metal shirts too?
No, they were just like collared shirts.
Ah,
just
okay.
keep it professional.
Oh, my bad. Excuse me.
Hey, that was my 9 to 5, so I was
Right.
trying to be just the background. So
Yeah.
no,
you
it
had
wasn't
to.
like a long sleeve. It was just like short sleeve.
Short
collared.
sleeve, collared. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks to 323, I was able to get these awesome shirts.
you can't beat that, man. You
And
can't beat that.
you
Can't
know,
beat that
I
style.
just hope that people that watch also, they'll be like, go through that website, get hooked up,
Uh-huh.
uh, get a couple of them, especially if you're out here in Boa Heights, you know. Why
Yeah.
not rep when you're outside.
Yeah, definitely. If you were from Boa Heights and maybe you were one of those families that moved out to San Bernardino because the houses were cheap, or to Texas because you know, like your cousin got into some gang issues and you had to move.
You had to move.
Still rep your Boa Heights in Texas.
Yep, why not?
Yeah, man. I think that's what it is. Because then if you have them here, then it's like, yeah, that's exactly where I'm from, you know. But it makes more sense. Like, say if you go to like Ireland or something, then it's like, oh yeah, you know, where's that at? Or
Yeah, it's and you know, there's 323s, and then the hats. I don't know,
Oh, he did the hats?
embroidery kid. That's him on Instagram.
oh, okay.
He's also like, he's the one that did the hats. He's, you know, he just supports the show. So the 323 supports the show,
Damn.
and I try to you know, support them back by, you know, putting on like the logo, like we call it like sponsored, because that's what they're doing. They're hooking up with some gear, sponsoring,
Yep.
and they're both from the community. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's the other thing about the show. We try to do like community, not just like the actual surrounding area, but more like an artist community.
Definitely.
Because I think that's what Brian's sister was talking about, Nancy, on her episode. She was like trying to find her tribe, trying to find her community.
Oh yeah.
And I guess you know, artists, that's what kind of what they do.
Yeah. What episode was that? You said Nancy, or just she was just talking about finding her artistic community.
Yeah, but it relates to like the community in here, like on the Eskwilax hour.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, you've done a really good job, like,
people.
yeah, making a creative, artistic cluster, you know, and all these people are just like you said, they're all connecting outside of the show, and
And that's
turning
what we
into
want.
some crazy stuff.
That's, if you know, that's what the space is for. The hour, even though it's 2 hours.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I didn't know that, you know, and we're still going. I mean, it's technically going to go 3 hours now.
Yeah. The first time, the other one, it was 2 hours and like 15 minutes. So
Oh, no way.
yeah, the I think it was another photo shoot,
Mm-hmm.
which was like last week's, I think. Yeah.
God damn, man. They're just knocking them out. Like, it's just going through.
Yeah, some
3
of them
hours.
are, you know, I really plan them out, but some of them happen like this one. Like, I was actually gonna paint, but then I got a message from his sister, and she's like, "Oh, we should work on a show, like outside of, you know, like put on our art exhibit." And I was like, no, well, we're gonna do that eventually, but I was like, oh, you should. Do you know anybody from your like collective? You know, they want to come on and paint? And then she's like, yeah, my brother. And I'm like, send them.
He got his bus pass. I mean, he came flying. He got a lift. You know?
Yeah, he came flying. And then once he was here, and I've never had anybody paint on the bullet cam like that.
Oh, that's dope.
All right, hold on. Let's see, is this thing long enough?
It should be long enough. We got to see how long it is. I'm trying to get some interview up here.
This is how it
I
works.
think we might have to get closer. No way.
Yeah. So they just taught me how to
Did
do
you
that.
hear that? That is wicked. You hit one button, it shoots 50 pictures. 40, I guess. But Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah, and
And they caught you with the Lagunitas Maximus right there. Hey man, I also brought some beer. It's in the fridge too, so if you want to go at it, it's getting cold. Yeah. After for sure.
so yeah, that's, you know, we went from bringing in Brian, and then we went, let's shoot it on the bullet cam.
Definitely. It just comes up, like you just come up with this stuff right on the whim. Like, let's see what we can
And
do.
then I think you hit me up, or I hit you up.
I definitely hit you up.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, come through at 5, 6, and I'm like 5. Yeah.
Yeah, man. When I came in, I was weirdly nervous. I was like, and then I walked in. It was even freaking crazier because you see the gigantic green screen. You see like all the cameras and the dope lights.
Oh yeah. On a Monday, right? And then like We had like Tuesday, Wednesday, just to kind of prep for it.
No. I came on a Friday.
No,
On the day.
like I hit you up on a Monday, or
Yes.
you hit me up on a Monday.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it
That
was.
same week.
That same week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty quick. I was like, hey, yeah, I'll definitely go. You know?
Yeah, because I had seen your graph. I'm like, oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, he's a graph head. I'm down with them.
Yeah, it's kind of weird rediscovering that part of yourself. You're like, oh yeah, you know, like I got cans in the car now, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
for those weird moments where you're just like, I'm gonna paint something right
Yeah,
now.
paint something on some canvas.
Yeah, the street canvas. I'll show you some pictures afterward.
All right.
Yeah, but it's been, yeah, it's definitely been interesting, and it's all just been inspired because of this. You know, the time I was gonna come on, and I was like, you know what, man, you know, I'm kind of tired of like just drawing over and over and over, you know, on just a notebook.
Yeah.
The same shit too. I was like, I got a good idea. Let's get some cans. Let's paint it. Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, I would buy like black books, you know.
Yeah.
And then like go 1/3 and then just write shit all over them, like.
The whole thing looks like scribbles, right?
Yeah,
Just nothing but
exactly.
tags.
Yeah, I guess it was just because the fact that it was like restrained just to using like the pages. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want to write in the black. I want to write in the streets.
Yeah.
But this was like 10 years ago.
You know what's weird about a black book? I think when you first get it, you're like, this is gonna be filled with my best work. You know, like,
Yeah.
as if every single page you draw, you're gonna make a masterpiece. But it, like you said, first 3 of them you're trying, then after that you're like, let me see what I could come up with, and then it just goes into nothing.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
was just a bunch of scribbles.
That's like the first 35 pages in. You know. Just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill the whole black book. And then buy another one. You get all excited and you're like, all right,
Same
I'm
deal.
going to fill this one up. And then like halfway, screw this.
Yeah. And you let some cholos borrow it, then you can't lend it to other friends. You know, because
Yeah,
they wrote something you're
Everybody
not
starts
supposed to.
crossing out each other and
Oh.
it becomes a mess.
That's it, man. You don't want to walk in with somebody that's crossed out. You don't know what kind of beef they got.
Yeah, and then you're in the middle of it. So
Yeah, nah. And that's when you get a new black book.
you get a new black book.
That's when you take them out to pizza, man.
Yeah, we really got to do that pizza thing though.
I'm down. Well, I'm not down. My stomach hurts enough already. I got to figure something else out. I'm going to try to like do the opposite. I'm going to try to do portion control for like a week, you know? Yeah, I'm going to be like
So like
small
you'll be
little.
like 1 taco, 2 taco.
That's exactly it. I just got to separate them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cutting back. 1 tortilla.
One less cebolla on there.
Oh, dude, no, that's the good stuff. You got to leave that on. Yeah. Yeah. You got to take off like, yeah, without. You know what's crazy, man? Like my mom used to have a lonchera.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it which side of the city was it on?
It used to be down here on what is it, Olympic and Alameda.
Olympic and Alameda. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
I went to that one.
It was there for maybe 10 plus years. So it was
That's
yeah,
a long run.
long
Good.
run, man. Yeah, and it was really tough, long hours and stuff like that. So it was a really tough game for her. Like that's when you see it like, wow, it was open from 6 in the afternoon till 6 in the morning.
12-hour shift.
12-hour shift.
Graveyard, right?
Graveyard every day.
Did you ever help
Except
out?
for, of course I did. Yep. I studied while I was there. So it was kind of weird because then I'd be like kind of reading some history books, you know, while taking orders.
Oh, okay, so you're like in the front.
Yeah, that's all I did. That's it. I maybe I could make food, but nah, she was the chef, man. She had those dragon arms, you know, like she could pick up hot food and it just wouldn't
Yeah.
burn. No, I had to get mittens for that, you know. I have to pick it up.
You should be like, just sit down, mijo.
Yeah, that's that. Sit down
Take
on the
some
ice
orders.
chest, take the orders, give me the orders, I'll make it happen. That was it, you know. That was the fun of it. But it was crazy too, and it's nuts when you think back on art in your life. But that's when I met Mir. Mir one.
Yeah,
Here-
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He had a studio down there, and like just around the corner. And I was like, holy shit, it's just right here. We used to send him tacos. But I was like, holy shit, you know, you never know who you're gonna run into and when.
Yeah, Mir, I used to see his work growing up, and I
Yeah.
was like, that guy's sick. That guy's
Yeah.
dope.
Now he's like just like a legit artist. Like he just paints these, you know, apocalyptic, you know, Trump is gonna kill us all kind of thing kind of paintings, you know, like it's
he
very
tries to
weird.
put the message out.
That's exactly it. And he's not subtle about it too. Like it's very, you could read what the message is, you know? Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the message is over here. Woo!
Oh, that one is surfing.
Surf.
Surfing through the bullshit. That's right.
Surfing through the bullshit. Look at that. Look at muerte.
Culture is like breaking through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's nuts, man.
Positive. We gotta like stay connected to our roots.
Oh, shit. Freaking Calavera looks like it's having a great time. Yeah, I think more than anything. And the blue's sick, man. You did a perfect job on that wave. Yeah, yeah. And again, guys, check it out on Drumbox. You know.
Yeah, they can watch it.
You could actually watch us just sit here and while he's back there working, drinking, we're just here sitting, BSing. You know, talking about how much pizza we're gonna eat.
Much pizza and how much we love craft.
That's what it is.
But Mir and I used to see a lot of his work and other graph artists.
Yeah.
over there in Melrose. That's where I got my first
Yeah.
taste of the actual all the alleys were covered and all,
Yep.
like at the top of the stores.
Mm-hmm.
And there used to be a graph store there called Workman's.
I remember last time we were talking about this. Yeah, Workman's.
Yeah, they see.
Yeah, because I was saying Fat Beats and it wasn't Fat Beats because I was.
Oh yeah. Fat Beats was down the street, right?
Yeah, but no, you're right. Workman's, and do you remember that they had Workman's at the Montebello Town Center? Am I wrong on that?
I didn't really.
Or was that like Borders that was selling like spray cans or something?
If it was on this side, I really like. I was the farthest I gone was like downtown. I didn't go east of the river, so.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they
That's
had
when you're
told
on
me to
that
stay away
side.
from the east.
Yeah. Oh, they told us to
That's what
stay away from the other side too.
Yeah.
So I get you.
And I was like, okay, like I'll stay away from that side.
Yeah. Man, where'd you grow up again? And just from for my listeners and stuff.
Oh well, I mean, I'm originally from Oaxaca, Mexico.
That's right, man. We were talking about that before.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then I came here when I was like 9, and then I grew up in like all over the city, like West LA, Venice, Culver City,
Oh shit.
East Hollywood, Mid City,
Yeah.
you know, but never on this side.
Never on the east side.
It would have been cool. I mean,
Yeah. I think every single place has its own little feeling. Because even on that side, man, it's got a whole different feeling. I would argue you guys have cooler things to do. On this side, it's not until now. It's not as dead. Back then, it was
I meant like just there where I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't that much like culture like out here, culture and community when it comes to like.
Oh,
being,
okay.
Like just me, cause I'm Mexican, so.
Yeah.
Over here, I came over here when we started the shop. Like, I was like, whoa, I've never been this side like this before.
Yeah.
And I
Well, what
started-
about like? I mean, it's different not being Mexican, but like, I guess what I was trying to say, like 8th and Alvarado, in front of MacArthur Park, like that is, like Salvadorianville right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's some
and
motherfucking
a lot
culture.
of Guatemalan, I think that's where he used to stay at, right?
Yeah. So I mean that you do have like social enclaves over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here, yeah, I get you. This is like you could just keep driving and it's gonna be that. Unless you go to like the San Gabriel Valley, it might be a little bit more
and
Chinese
then
for sure.
When I was when we just got here, I started kind of like reconnecting in a way, because before I didn't really like use Spanish outside of my home. It was just like at work, everybody English, everybody. And then over here, like I'll see the neighbors, I'll see the dude walking the dog, they'll talk to me in Spanish. I don't know. I just wasn't used to that. Even living in East Hollywood, it's like mostly like Salvadorians, like Guatemalans. It was more like English and not so much.
Not so much Spanish. Yeah, here, I mean, you could go your whole life with just knowing Spanish. You don't have to learn English.
Yeah, it's like the signs are more in Spanish and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a trip.
I know some people hate that, but whatever.
No, I mean, like I said, I wasn't really
Yeah.
used to it.
Yeah.
Over there, like we would go to the beach, we would go to like
That's true.
Hollywood, all that area, and just kind of mess around like with the graph stuff. The signs weren't in Spanish,
Right.
So when I came here, I was like, it's interesting. You go from like one side of the city and then the other side, and it's like
Totally different.
tripping you out.
Yeah, dude. For us, I think the fun was right outside of here. You know, on Soto, on Whittier, you could catch that rapid. That rapid will take you all the way to the west side
Yeah, that's
on
right.
Wilshire, and it was super dope. Super dope because then you get on it and you could go to the beach. You
Did
know.
you guys ever stop in between, or was it just
Yeah,
like
I think one
straight?
time we fucked up and we got off on Rodeo.
Oh, that's in the middle. Yeah, that's like Beverly Hills right there.
Yeah, but I mean, just imagine 3 kids with skateboards, you know, walking down like freaking Rodeo Drive, and it was like, oh, okay, you know, like we definitely didn't fit in. Plus, we're supposed to be in school, so it was one of those where
Yeah, you get busted.
terrible place to get off, you know. I think we got on another connecting flight, went down Venice or something weird. Bus.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can get easily. Once you're out there, you get like Venice. And
Yeah,
like,
Santa Monica
yeah,
or
Santa
something.
Monica, Malibu.
The best, man. Yeah, I didn't, and that's the thing. Like, maybe you had a better experience being out there, because then you discover so many different places, you know, and those places are Malibu, man.
Well,
Oof.
it was mostly just because of graph. Like you wanted
Yeah.
to get up, so you had to go everywhere.
No, that
That
makes
was
sense.
like the idea behind the mentality back then.
Yeah,
It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go to the beach. It was more like, I'm gonna go catch a spot over there.
yeah. Nobody wore shorts while they're
Yeah.
catching spots.
And then back then, you didn't have to get a permit. Oh, I don't know if you still do over there at the Venice Walls.
Yeah, I thought you still did. I guess we gotta ask Bumps for that, because I've seen that he paints it kind of often. But I thought you had to get a permit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, in my like 15, 16, we just go up on the wall and just like start
Yep.
busting pieces and stuff,
Yeah.
or what we were calling pieces, you know. Like,
Big old bubble letters or skinny little ones, you know.
yeah, it was fun. It was fun
Yeah,
just
yeah.
growing up like that. Just I did my schoolwork, of course. I went to high school, graduated from University High School.
University High School.
Yeah, it's right there, like in the west side.
Yep.
Like even though I didn't even live there anymore, like I still went to that.
Went back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2-hour bus rides
Oh my God.
back and
Damn.
forth.
Yeah, I mean, on a smaller scale, I grew up in Boyle Heights, but I still went to high school in Garfield,
Or
Garfield High. So I just rode my bike every day.
That's not that far from here.
Yeah, it's about 7 miles. I was making
Yeah.
it, and on the bike though, I was like, oh shit. I just didn't want to take the bus.
Yeah.
I hated the bus. I hate the bus, man. And I especially hated the bus at that time. It was cool, but then I was like, I have to wait for it. Then there's a bunch of kids. I was like, get my damn bike. I'll get there when I get there. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we just hopped on it just because we had to go catch spots.
That too.
One time we
That
we
was the
ended
fun
up
part.
in, like I think it was Pasadena.
Uh-huh.
We ended up because we really wanted to go catch spots out there.
Uh-huh.
So that's how we found out there was Pasadena, and there's a place called Pasadena. Before that, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, dude. So weird, right? And
I
to
mean,
know
'cause
what it
this
is
was
now.
before like smartphones. This was like, I don't know, 2003,
1,
4.
3.
Or if they were, I couldn't afford them. So
Yeah, no. Man, I couldn't afford one until like 5 years ago, so it's all good. Yeah, I'm still paying off mine,
Yeah,
you know,
well,
with
that's-
T-Mobile.
yeah, that's pretty much everybody's.
We talked about being from Oaxaca, man. Like, and we talked about this before. I was gonna ask you if you speak dialecto. You know, from a lot of people I've met from Oaxaca, it's always cool, man, because they're like, amongst them. I used to work at a what is it, a payroll company for in the Central Valley for people that would pick peppers. Now, I'm not trying to be like how many pickle peppers, but they pick like freaking jalapeno, like, yeah, I think it was jalapenos, but I think it was that and also bell peppers.
Yeah.
But a lot of them were from Oaxaca, and they all spoke some dialecto, and they never spoke it in front of us.
Well,
You know?
yeah, it's like a third language. When you're like, this guy speaks Spanish, we go into
You guys go into the deepness.
into, dialect mode. We're like, yeah, they don't know what we're saying.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, you know? It's like, yeah, it's like when, people go and get their nails done, those Korean ladies are just straight up talking shit about your nasty feet.
Hey, I don't know. Never get a what is it, pedicure?
You've never gotten a pedicure?
Nah.
I got one once. My girlfriend got me one for my birthday in San Diego, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna sit the furthest away. I know you're looking at my feet, dude. They're fucking nasty. Trust me. I knew that going in, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit the furthest away from everybody. And when I did, I sat down. Then the lady started working on my feet, and then a group of like 3 girls came and sat down right next to me.
She's like, "Damn, come look at this."
Oh, dude, that's what I felt like. They weren't looking at my feet, but that's exactly how I felt. I was like, they're looking at my nasty fungi toe. You know, it's just it looks disgusting down there. But the lady was really nice, man. She was telling me like I need to walk in the beach because then that'll get rid of the fungus. I mean, it's not that crazy. Just the nails are yellow, whatever. But I say get one, man, because my feet felt nice after that.
I mean, yeah, you gotta try things at least once. So.
Yeah. How do you say uñas in
Zapoteco.
Zapoteco?
Yeah, I speak Zapoteco.
That's what it is.
It's like, you know, they're all like, they vary, like, depending on the region, I guess.
Yeah.
You say what? Uñas?
Yeah, nails. How do you say nails? Or fingernails? Or I need to cut my nails. Or I need to cut my claws. My raptor claws.
I think it's like, Skunio.
Yeah, see?
It's like, Skunio.
How do you say ugly? Like, so I could pay attention if I ever, somebody tells me I'm ugly in Zapoteco, and be like, hey man, I know what that means. Stop.
They say, jab.
Jab?
Jab, like there's an N in the in jab.
Do you guys do a lot of TL? Like
TL.
like a Wansontle or like at the end?
No, we don't.
Damn.
One of my uncles, well, my mom's uncle or her cousin or something, I forgot. He wrote the dictionary, but yeah, I went through it. You know, a lot of it was familiar, but since it wasn't really a written language, or at least my knowledge, you know, I wasn't able to read it exactly.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, like you said, some of it's written with like TLs or X's or C's, and and you're like, wait, that's how you write that?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I know how to say it, but I didn't know that's how you write it.
Yeah. Down there at Progress Brewing, they have a beer called Ajolotel.
Ajolotel. Is it X in it?
AXOTL. Ajolotl. Oh, LOTL. Ajolotel. Ajolotl. Yeah, but I mean, if you hear like a legit person say, you're like, oh, I can't do that with my mouth, you know. And I get it, because I know like non-Spanish speakers can't say the double R, like ferrocarril. Oh, that's a motherfucker right there. Ferrocarril just means train, dude. Just means train.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people now just say, or here in the States say tren. Yeah, it's slang. It's better.
Yeah, because if you say ferrocarril,
yeah, they usually say ferro. No, pues me voy a subir al ferro.
Say quesadilla.
They call it a quesadilla?
No. When some people say quesadilla.
Oh, quesadilla.
And it's not like, because, you know, they didn't know. It's just that's how they read it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it looks like that. I know that for Italians, they say polo.
Polo? Oh,
for pollo.
Chicken?
Yeah, for chicken. In Italian. Like the double L is an L.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's, I don't know. Hey, maybe they're Italians. Yeah, maybe not.
No. I don't think Italian quesadillas exist.
No, man. Could you imagine? Oh, they put some
Pepperoni or something? Is that calzone?
That might be a calzone.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. I'm down.
We're back to pizza again.
I think we're back to Italian pizza and food. I see where this interview goes, man.
I think one of us is hungry. Probably me.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'm trying to slow down after that sushi.
Domino's. No.
Domino's, for whatever reason, became like the most popular pizza nowadays.
Just more marketing, I guess.
Do you think that's what it is? Like, just because I remember
I don't
Pizza
see
Hut.
Pizza Hut anymore on TV.
And I used to love Pizza Hut. That greasy ass crust on it was the best. It was the best. You know, you get it. It was kind of crunchy. Pero
And then at one point they had like cheese-filled crust or something.
Cheese, yeah. Oh, that was. I mean, if you wanted to fart all night, for sure, for sure, get the cheese one. But that's.
It was like cheese crust and then like double cheese on it.
Yeah, that definitely. If your partner left you that night, you order the cheese-filled crust, but.
With some garlic on it.
Oh yeah, you ain't got no plans that night. Yeah, get the ice cream, throw on some Netflix, cry a little bit.
try a little bit.
Yeah, you hate yourself, you know, the cheese-filled
Yo,
crust.
this is so good.
Yeah, that was back in the day. You remember when Jack in the Box used to have 99-cent Jumbo Jacks?
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the day, that was the best.
I don't think I tried Jack till I was like old.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you said you came when you were 9, so it's like,
No, just like till I was like 20.
no way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I for some reason I don't know. I guess
Mm-hmm.
they weren't on TV that much, so I, was like, I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm not stepping in there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But it was more like a Burger King, because we used to go hang out at a Burger King when I was like in high school. Like after school, we go to like,
Yeah.
a Burger King. That's how I ended up like.
Liking Burger
And
King.
a lot of people hate Burger King.
You know, I think that's the same, because at Garfield there's a Burger King on Atlantic that you know, just that's where everybody would go and ditch.
Yeah.
So I think that's why everybody started liking Burger King. You know, doesn't mean that it was that much better than anything else,
Exactly.
or even that's I don't know where it stands
And the burger thing.
Yeah.
The burger scale.
in the burger hierarchy.
Probably like negative something.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's
yeah,
not
'cause
the
everybody
best.
would just get the fries. So.
Yeah, fries aren't bad. Fries aren't bad. They're salty as a motherfucker. But yeah, I think that's what it is. If you're not in the proximity, but
Burger King.
I can't get behind a Burger King.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's alright, but it's not like not the best. But for some reason, that's what like I would go towards.
Uh-huh.
And I guess it just comes back to like good old days, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. It does go back to that. It could only go back to that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So man, that's. Do you ever speak Zapotecan
Yeah.
with anybody
at home.
at home for
yeah,
real?
with my mom.
Oh shit! Does she only speak that?
No.
No.
She speaks 3 languages:
Oh, what? What else does she speak?
Spanish and English.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna throw a curveball at me, you know?
Trilingual.
Yeah, Korean. How the fuck does she know Korean? Well, let me tell you, buddy.
Not yet. But my homie, you know, he's. I just met him like last month through an art gallery or through a show that we did. He teaches Mandarin,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Chinese. So
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you know, what's up with that? He's like, hey, you should come by.
Kick some words back at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm down. I just haven't been able to go out there.
Yeah, dude. Mandarin is the way to go. All I know is ni hao and baoshin. Baoshin is insurance. I used to use that all the time when I used to work renting cars. I was like,
Yeah.
no, you're gonna get the baoshin. They're like, no baoshin. You need it. You need it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
It's good for
yeah.
work, you know.
That's it. You know, you got to learn maybe, you know, a couple terms here and there. Hello, this is your total. No.
Where was this? Like Monterey Park or something?
Yeah, Alhambra.
Yeah. There's a
Mhm.
big community out there.
Yeah, man, it was super cool. Some of the best dim sum you could find for
Yeah.
sure out in Alhambra, like quick
Cool.
dim sum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool, and it's funny, man, because then there was a boss I used to work with that he grew up in El Monte, so he knew Spanish. Like if you talk to him, you're like, how the fuck do you know Spanish? And he knew it well. Like he could walk a Mexican family out and
Yeah.
show them through their contract. And he
dope.
came out like in 2 quinceañeras, man. It was the weirdest freaking thing. Yeah, Asian guy for sure, and knows Chinese Mandarin.
Nice.
So this motherfucker, I've seen him just, you know, it's crazy when you see those people, you know, that they really learned everything.
Yeah, I mean, I went to I think it was somebody's birthday at Little Tokyo.
Yeah,
And
okay.
there was this Asian dude. He was singing Vicente Fernandez better than everybody else that was trying to sing Vicente.
Uh-huh. You know how they have like a Asian Elvis? Maybe that dude is like the Asian Chente. Yeah.
Probably. This was a while back, so I don't know.
Shit. Could you imagine you go someplace? Like that
Like,
must be a
Eskwilax.
hit. Dude, I say you get them. Have you ever heard of like Metalachi? It's a metal mariachi band.
Probably, yeah. But
That would be a neat. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, you
They're
asked me if I
busy.
heard of 'em?
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty sick because they play like they'll play like Master of Puppets from Metallica
Oh.
as a mariachi group though. So it
There's
just
like
sounds
I
weird.
think probably on Facebook.
You've seen them on there?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people post similar, but I don't know if it's that.
Yeah, I think there's another group that's doing it too, but for sure I've seen them on there. I'm like, that's the way to go.
Yeah, combining cultures.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I mean, there was a point there was in high school I was learning French, but I didn't do that well.
Same here, man. Same here. I've been trying to learn French forever. I still got the same sentences as I've always had. Bonjour, vous parlez français, je m'appelle Serge Guzman.
Like the one I
yeah.
memorized.
And then je ne parle français. I don't speak French.
Yeah.
That's it. Just leave it at that and bounce.
I know food like fromage.
Fromage is cheese.
It's cheese.
Yeah. So what? Poisson.
Croissant. No.
Croissant. But you have poisson.
What's croissant?
Poisson is
Fish, right?
fish.
Yeah.
And you got
Boulage. How do you say bread?
I don't know. I got an app on my phone. I'm telling you, man, I've tried. I have 2 apps on my phone for things that I've tried: French and multiplication tables. And I can't. I'm still at the same freaking place I was in 9th grade. Horrific, man. I still can't do them. Still can't.
You're like, I'm just gonna whip up my app.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I'll whip up the app. I was trying to learn it, but I can't. I can't at all.
Yeah, I have a app like for what is it? The metric system? What is the other one?
The convert,
yeah,
the convert.
yeah.
When do you use that? When do you use that one?
Just when it comes to like stuff like I guess you buy like Mexican stores or something.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. I
When
don't
you buy
know.
at Mexican stores.
Like when you buy like produce, well not the produce. But
Yeah,
like,
a kilo.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Mexican.
That
Yeah,
makes
'cause
sense.
That's because it's used over there. So
Yeah, I went.
you tell me kilo, I'm gonna be like, oh crap.
That happened to me when I was in 7th grade in Guadalajara.
Yeah.
I went with my grandparents and I wanted to get candy.
Yeah.
And then you know the white one that has a pink top. It's called alfajor.
No,
It's white. It's made out of coconut, but at the top it's like it's pink at the top. But I loved the shit. It was great, right? And I was like, oh, can I get how much do you want? And I was like, well, I'll take a kilo, I guess. I just thought like a pound, like a pound, but a kilo's big as fuck. So
they're looking at you like, what?
yeah, it was gigantic, and I was like, oh, how about half a kilo? And then it was smaller. I was like, I guess I'll take that. And I tried to eat so much of it, man, it was. My pancreas was trying to produce some insulin after that for sure. I just crashed my system.
Yeah, that's that like that. I would have whipped out at my app. All right, what
is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 pound a kilo or something like
1
that.
pound, 1 pound to a kilo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people out there right now going like, it's freaking this, like.
Hey, that's what the apps are for.
That's exactly it. When I need to know what 8 times 7 is.
Yeah, or where the nearest subway's at or something.
That's what it is. Subway, man. I can't. Not anymore. Not after Jared fucked up. I can't. I don't even support him anymore.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Yeah, I got a flame broiler like a real American. I can't. Damn, man. So that's it, man. We're getting close. We almost did a whole hour here. So I just wanted to see.
Time flies, man.
Seriously, we're just chilling. I mean, he's the one putting all the work in, and look at that. Look at that. There'll be pictures of this up. When I upload the episode, you guys will check this out. Check out the 360 camera. It's nuts.
Yeah, that's why I was like, because every few minutes I have to go and like take a shot. That's why I was like clicking on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, go for it. Go for it. For people that can't see, there's like 50 cameras in a circle, and you hit one button and it just snaps. Like if you are a photographer nerd and you just come at hearing like a Canon go off, a Canon DSLR, hearing it shutter, I mean you're gonna love this shit. It just goes.
Yeah. It's gonna look
Dope.
interesting once they get stitched together.
Yeah. That's dope, man. So that's it. What else do you want to talk about, man? Do you want to talk about what's coming up next with the Eskwilax Hour? Or?
I mean, I just want to get it to a point where the artists are just like left and right. Hey, I want to come on.
Yeah.
And of course, like, we're gonna make like time, because right now we do use like 2 hours for like one artist.
Right.
And sometimes some of the artists are like, oh, they're camera shy. They don't want to be on too long.
Yeah, I
Which
was
is,
on.
Something that I have to take in mind also. I can't be like, no, you have to stay there. What you're doing.
Yeah, you got to dance for the second hour.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? That's what you got to do.
So I want to be able to have like maybe like one artist on this stage, another artist on the green screen, or
Okay.
one right here.
Okay.
We did something similar on that battle.
Yeah.
Remember the battle?
Yeah. Had 3 of us right there just working.
But that one was like one spot.
Mm-hmm.
But just also my main thing is just getting better at like producing it, because like a few months back, Lewis and he was giving classes here, like how to produce and direct, and I got interested in that, just like wanting to learn more of how the actual everything works in here.
Yeah,
Not
for
just
sure.
being on the camera side and being a host or being an artist.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I mean, you guys have so much equipment here that you could make whatever your imagination wants to think up.
Yeah, that's like another thing. Besides the Eskwilax hour, I want to get to a point where I'm like, I can maybe do like a short film or something.
Damn.
And I got a lot of crazy ideas. So.
It sounds like it, man.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy. It makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's it. We'll cut it there. And thank you guys for listening to the Dude from LA podcast here, Inception-like, on the Eskwilax hour. So you could check out the video. This is gonna be interesting. And I kind of gave away too many secrets, about how this thing is produced. You guys are like, that's basic as shit. Hell yeah, man. Making it happen. It's all good. All right, man. Thank you guys for listening. Efren, thank you for coming on, man.
Man, no, thank you for taking the time as always. Like I said, it's Friday. I'm pretty sure you're like, oh, no, Friday. No.
Oh, we're gonna go drink after this. Don't even worry
There
about
you
it. We'll
go.
figure it out.
So early, nice.
Yeah,
Pretty.
yeah, man. So they could find you on Instagram under.
Yeah, the Eskwilax hour.
That's
like or just Efren Martinez on Facebook.
Efren Martinez on Facebook.
And don't be shy. You can just add me on,
Yeah.
Don't be a weirdo.
You're not offering. You're not trying to hit on anybody. Just follow them, and then that way you can stay up to date with all the crazy shit. But if you are, send nudes, right? I think that's what it is.
Definitely.
All right, man. All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace. That's it.
Oh shit. Was it? Turn it off. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that works. Do you want a beer, man?
Huh?
Do you want a beer? We're
I have
probably
one
still
set
mic'd up.
up somewhere.
Nice. We'll go get one right now.
Tired?
Oh, man, yeah, my hands.
Yeah. It's crazy, huh? How tired your hands get with cans and with painting.
Oh crap.
Podcast.
Can you take another one, please? Wait, let me light you set first.
All right, hold up. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. This is like the 3rd hour on the Eskwilax hour. Serge, dude from LA. Brian. Oh yeah, Crew Native. Keep an eye on their Instagram. That way, keep up on all their events. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week. The Eskwilax Hour, episode 113. Peace.
I don't let let my soul go on higher. Let my soul go on higher. let your presence on out. Don't want your love, no, anyhow. I left them daisies on your mouth.
The way you move, shake that ass, girl chase baby, coming up on your fast nose. You really drive me wild. Just do me now, 'cause you're my freaky sensation.
Tears blinding her sight, she drove out through the dim desert light. Where she's gone, I don't know, but she sure had to go, 'cause I dared her to walk out that door. She drove far and she drove way too fast. One mistake, my girl finally crashed. When the desert winds blow and I find it gets cold, I'm a crying she's not by my side. At the crash scene that night, tears were blinding my sight. What will I do now she's not around? I was cruel, now she's gone. I'm the one who was wrong. I'll regret it the rest of my life. Yes, I ran around in this dusty desert town till that gal of mine finally broke down. When the desert winds blow and I find it gets cold, I'm a crying she's not by my side. Now I'm here all alone. I'm a man with no home, and I'm wondering how I went astray. Stars don't shine in the night, with tears blinding your sight. Yeah, she's gone and she'll never come home. I'm a loser for sure, that is true. I lost my gal who was always true blue. When the desert winds blow and I find it gets cold, I'm a crying, she's not by my side.
This is a song. The lyrics were written by a friend of mine named Steve Hyde, and he passed away like about 7 years ago. And I always wanted to write a song to it, and I finally discovered this open C tuning, and so that's what I'm using on this. The name of the song is Lighthouse. Atop the pier, all gray the light, shadows near. The wind warns softly of waves taken, with night's protection, all things beware. Fishing, fouling, cover hide. For theirs is a fear so deep inside. But fast stands the lighthouse with battle cry. Oh. Bright yellow eye, see the fury of the sea, first forth then back, hear the rebuff of the lighthouse to each attack. Send a wing higher and higher in the night, ignoring mercy was the storm's delight. Then came the final, the last of the fight. The final wave, the last of the night. It broke as it broke to shore, and quick as it came, it was no more. Much sand was missing in the morning, I hear, but fast stood the beacon on top of the pier.
with such pride.